Crochet said his first start in college, he went 8 innings.
That's right, and he wanted to get back.
And he said, I haven't been able to sniff it since. Well, he went 8 innings. And Nays was telling me, these metrics right here, these numbers, look at where his ranks are, and this is what front office is look for, DeRo. And that is why the Red Sox gave him, without the huge body of work, 6-year, almost $180 million.
Yeah, Robert, I want to take people inside the difference between facing like a 3-4-5 guy and an absolute like elite monster. And when they're on their game, the Wheelers, we saw it last night. Wheeler, when DeGrom's on his game, Chris Sale, Blake Snell, the guys with elite stuff down your throat. Why do they present so much tougher than the rest? First off, this is a mountain of a man. 6'6", 6'7". So the average big league pitcher is probably sitting in that 6'2", 6'3". So you're getting a different look, number one. I want to dive into this, do some low homes, and take you inside how hard it is to hit someone like this when he's on his game. So can we, real quick, I want to show him at the mound. Pause this. The amount of space he takes up, this is what hitters are looking at. He's a guy who stands all the way on the third base side of the rubber. So for a right-hander, he's going to present almost in your kind of hip pocket. You would prefer him to be on the first base side, so present like you would have a little bit more time. Now go through his windup and pause it at foot contact. Right there. So now he has gone from the third base side of the rubber, and now he's almost given you this crossfire where he's setting his foot down on the first base side of the mound with kind of a low 3/4. So there's so much to take in. He is covering up so much space that you can't put him in a window and find exactly where he's coming out of. In today's game, behind the scenes, they have this traject machine where you can go in and actually take BP off Garrett Crochet to kind of help out the hitters. So keep it moving. So he's got elite fastball metrics because of the crazy extension and crazy size. So this is the presentation to a left-hander. Run that back for me real quick. He's got the high leg kick. He's got the slide step out of the stretch. He's covering a lot of ground, not showing you the ball behind his back, and then he has 98 in the tank. So it's just a lot to take in. And as a right-handed hitter, there's two types of right-handed hitters, right? We had Chris Young out here a couple of days ago, and we talked about this. There's two plans of attack to take on a monster like this. Pause it. So for a guy like myself, who like to work the ball up the middle the other way, I know when I'm facing Garrett Crochet, he's standing on the third base side of the rubber. He is 70 to 80% fastball cutter. Everything's hot coming in on me. So I have to draw a line in my mind for a guy who works it up the middle. I have to draw a line from the inside of home plate, the black of home plate, out to the mound and kind of present that visual or that lane where if the ball is going to cross that line, I know it's a ball, or if it's going to fight to stay there, I probably got to pull the trigger on it. If you're working that way. If you're a guy that closes the screen door and's a pull guy, then you got to beat him to the spot. And with 98 and a cutter, that's hard to do. So I just wanted to show you what hitters are looking at and kind of that visual to find a baseball. Run this. And you'll play this game where you want to see if the ball will end up on what side. So pause that for me real quick. Westberg, he knows he's coming in. This is the first hitter of the game. He knows I'm getting something hot in to get the party started, and he flinches at it, right? So he doesn't totally know where the inside part of the plate is yet. Run this. Now we're throwing a whole nother bag of issues in, because if home plate umpire is going to give him 2 to 3 inches on the inside half, we're dead. Now he goes sweeper down and in, pause it. He has turned that plate. We did it yesterday. 17 inches. Now, Jordan Westberg has no idea where the inside half of this plate is. He's up under his feet. He's getting called strikes. So if he throws him anything away, he's going to give up on it because it looks a foot outside. And that's exactly what he does. He doesn't even execute this pitch. Boom. Strike 3. So pause this and bring up the heat maps. Just want to show you what the hitters look at going into games. And I know he is efficient with his stuff. He is trying to come in, off the plate. But when you look at 2024, where his heater is, he's not discriminating. He's not fine pinpoint control. He's throwing this like we heard Tyler Glasnow talk, where he could just rip it middle in Tampa and kind of let his stuff play for him. This year, more of the same. You can kind of sit middle on his heater. You would think you'd have to sit in, but the heat maps say something different. Give me the cutter, too. Oh, that's the cutter heat map right here. You can see it, 2024. This ball's gonna shape in a little bit. He's been leaving it a little bit out over. But for the most part, from a hitter standpoint, maybe that whole feel of I have to cover in so bad, maybe it's not something you have to think about, and maybe you just have to sit out over a little bit more. Let's show some ABs. Tyler O'Neill, he had a night. But if he's getting that call, run that back for me. I want people at home to understand this. Pause it when it hits a glove. Boom. If he's getting that, we got a massive problem on our hands because that's a ball. And he's one of the best pitchers in the game. And now you've turned 17 inches into 20 inches with 6'7" coming at you. It's too much. So run that. Now Tyler O'Neill's hot. He's talking to him. Now he misses the pitch he should have hit, and then he gets wiped out by a breaking ball. So he comes up his next at bat, and his head's spinning. You know his head's spinning because 1-0, what are you looking for? Heater, middle, and he doesn't flinch. Get back on the heater, he doesn't flinch again. So he doesn't know what's coming. 97 in, off, and now we're just calling that a strike? Is that what that is? Because he didn't go. And it was one of those nights for the Orioles hitters. But facing a guy like this, if he has elite stuff, he has an umpire that gives him a little bit of fudge on the inside and outside half, and he gets you in swing mode and turns 17 inches into 22 inches. And how does he do that? 98 miles an hour. You have no time to think, and that's why he's fantastic. Got 170 million. You see it, four-seam fastball. We talk about Boston's a place you go to spin the baseball. He got back to his roots yesterday. It was 50% heater, 29.4% cutter. So there you go. It's 80% something hot coming at you from 6'6" animal. It's a lot to take in.
An immediate return on their investment.
Oh, no doubt,
Wow.
no doubt.